Delegația Uniunii Europene în Republica Moldova, împreună cu ambasadele statelor membre ale UE acreditate în țara noastră, organizează pe tot parcursul lunii mai un șir de evenimente dedicate Zilei Europei, sub genericul UE Moldova, împreună suntem mai puternici. Deoarece Regatul Țărilor de Jos susține Republica Moldova pentru un viitor european, astăzi ne-am propus să venim la Ambasada Olandei, care a fost deschisă acum o lună la Chișinău. Domnul ambasador Duijn a acceptat un interviu pentru TVR Moldova. Să mergem pentru că suntem așteptați. Good morning, Mr. Ambassador. Thank you for this interview. Welcome to Moldova.
Bine ați venit, Natalia. Cu plăcere. Have a seat.
Thank you. Felicitări cu deschiderea Ambasadei Regatul Țărilor de Jos aici la Chișinău, care va avea un rol foarte important în promovarea ceea ce ține de valorile culturale, comerciale, economice dintre cele două țări. Cunoaștem că v-ați întâlnit cu mai mulți oficiali, demnitari de stat. Cum a fost perioada de adaptare? Ați întâmpinat careva dificultăți?
Mulțumesc, Natalia. It's been a real pleasure here arriving in Moldova, in Chișinău. I came here the 2nd of April, which is a Sunday, and I was able to present my so-called credentials to the head of state, to the president, already on Friday. That's an important moment because that's the day that you can really start as an ambassador, and it came quick. So I've had a really warm welcome here. On the 19th of April, the Minister of Foreign Affairs from the Netherlands, Minister Hoekstra, came to Chişinău to open the embassy officially, which was another joyous occasion here in Chişinău for me, but also for the whole embassy team. It's a real indication of the relations warming. And thereafter we were also celebrating our King's Day. We had the honor of Maia Sandu also attending our national reception, which was a real honor. So very, very warm welcome here in Moldova.
De ce atât de târziu a venit această propunere de a deschide Ambasada Olandei la Chișinău?
The opening of the embassy is an indication of relations growing and warming up. It is true with some countries, the Netherlands, then a republic, has had relations for 400 years. Moldova is a bit younger, but the relationship has grown over the years, and in 2016 we were able to open an office here in Chișinău, which was an extension of the embassy in Bucharest. And as of from now, this is a full-fledged embassy, so we are represented diplomatically at the highest level.
Ce știu olandezii despre Republica Moldova?
The Dutch people know that Moldova is suffering from hybrid threats from Russia, so the geopolitical situation is known in the Netherlands, including also the fact that now Moldova is a candidate country, which means that we, the Netherlands, Europe, is supporting Moldova. And of course they know about the Eurovision Song Festival and the song that was played last Saturday.
Olanda este stat membru al Uniunii Europene și susține Republica Moldova să adere la Uniunea Europeană. Din punctul dumneavoastră de vedere, de cât timp are nevoie Republica Moldova ca să implementeze reformele pro-europene și să obțină rezultate?
Yeah, we congratulate Moldova for choosing the European path. And I really hope that in the coming years people from the Netherlands and from Moldova will have the opportunity to engage more and more. Is a lot of work to become a member of the European Union. The Union consists of a treaty, which is a document, but behind it is implementation, and Moldova will have to show a track record. That means that the treaty is also implemented. That will take time, and it's up to Moldova to choose its own speed. Moldova is a sovereign country, and it can go as fast as it likes, as long as the track record is there.
Unde se simt carențele și unde trebuie de depus cel mai mult efort?
A key element based on the treaties that are there, the European Union treaties, is the justice. The treaty needs to be implemented, but if it is not, then there should be recourse to a court. So the justice reform here in Moldova, I think, is key. And fortunately Moldova is on a good track. But that's a key element. Other than that, The treaty consists of many elements, many components, so there will be a lot of work, but I would single out the importance of the justice reform.
Ce proiecte sau programe urmează să implementați în țara noastră?
Well, first, I would like to underline that we are here to help Moldova. So the first step is to really listen also to what Moldova needs. And in that dynamic, we are helping Moldova with justice reform we just talked about. But also, for example, in the field of energy security, we have an expert that's been seconded to the Ministry of Energy. We're also helping in the field of cyber security. And for us, very important is also human rights. And in particular, within the human rights, also the community of LGBTQI people. Human rights are important because they allow people to be themselves. And to be yourself also means to feel and live freedom and to be creative. And creativity is also needed for innovation and for business. So it all comes together, the importance of respecting the laws and the treaties in all its domains, for everybody.
Ce domenii din Republica Moldova ar putea prezenta interes investitorilor olandezi?
I think that's a very good question. It's something I think also we as an embassy are looking at. And for that reason, I'm planning to organize a business forum, a Netherlands-Moldovan business forum at the end of September, maybe October. But the idea behind it is also to have a dialogue, to really understand where there are opportunities. And if you ask me, opportunities are there where in the value change there are maybe elements that are open for better efficiencies, because that's where investments are needed and productivity can be gained and the economy can also improve.
Olanda este o țară mică, dar cu o agricultură foarte bine dezvoltată datorită tehnologiilor ultramoderne. Ce ar trebui să întreprindă Republica Moldova pentru a ajunge la acest nivel?
Well, first of all, I think Moldova has already a good starting point by the free trade agreement that exists with the European Union. So a lot of Moldova's products can flow without tariffs to the European Union. I think a challenge for Moldovan companies is to also add more value to their products. And to do that, for example, in the field of agriculture, food processing could be an area which is interesting for Moldovan companies. And in that field, the Netherlands also has a lot of experience. There are other fields I could think of, for example, in the field of water, but there I hope that the forum will also help us a little bit to guide the way and find where opportunities really are.
Excelență, fiind la sfârșit de an de studii, vreau să ne spuneți cât de ușor și dacă au șanse ca tinerii din Republica Moldova să-și continue studiile în Regatul Țărilor de Jos.
Thank you. Yeah, it is true that in the Netherlands, the education level, university education level, is very high and accessible in the sense that it's all in English. There are about 11 universities and some are technical, and there's even one agricultural university. So there's a lot of courses on offer. A college fee is about 2,300 euros per year. On top of that, you need to, of course, pay for living. So there are some scholarships, a few, but you would need to budget, I think, for these things in time. And I would also say that I think by now the academic year for next year, I think the students are already recruited. So if you're looking to study in the Netherlands now, I think you're late. I think you should really focus sort of in the fall of this year to see whether you can study next year in the Netherlands, if that's your interest.
Excelență, olandezii continuă să meargă mai mult cu bicicleta decât cu automobilul?
It's true, in the Netherlands people take their bikes a lot. Whether it is to go to work, to school, or for leisure, for sport. There's a lot of biking in the Netherlands, and certainly for short distances. People prefer their bikes. It's easier to get around the city with a bike than with a car, which you need to park. So yes, and fortunately more and more cities in Europe are doing the same. I was just reading this morning about bike paths in Paris, and people thought it was impossible in Paris, but it's happening, and it's so much better for the environment, for your health, but also for traffic circulation. It's much easier. You can have many more people on the bike than by car in the streets.
Aveți foarte puțin timp de când sunteți în Republica Moldova, dar ce v-a atras cel mai mult atenție aici la noi?
So far, I've mostly seen Chişinău. I've also been to Gagauzia the other day, so I've seen the countryside. But I really love the spring arriving. The city is becoming very green. The terraces are out. People are walking in the park with their families. People are listening to music. So it's really a fabulous atmosphere in the city. It's a joy also to visit musea. I went to a ballet performance. I really feel that this is a core European city here in Chișinău. I'm enjoying it very much.
Ați reușit să gustați și din bucătăria țării noastre?
Definitely, yes.
Ce v-a plăcut
Like
cel mai mult?
placenta, for example, some different kinds of soups. Really, very good cooks and kitchens in Chişinău here that I've discovered. I love it.
Cum vi se par oamenii de aici?
I really have encountered a lot of friendly people, and I enjoy also the spirit that is very optimistic, despite the fact that there are many challenges ahead.
Excelență, ce mesaj aveți pentru cetățenii Republicii Moldova?
I would say continue to embrace Europe. I think we are one big European family, and to accede to the European Union requires a lot of work, but it can be done. So follow that path is my encouragement for people in Moldova.
Excelență, vă mulțumesc pentru timpul acordat și pentru amabilitatea cu care ne-ați răspuns la întrebări. Vă dorim numai bine și să mai avem ocazii și pentru alte interviuri.
Mulțumesc, Natalia.